This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
You all ready for this? Dun 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 dun.
This is a sham.
No. Nope.
Y'all, just stop.
I missed that giggle. Welcome to DBL. It's Tuesday, October 26th, my 8th-year anniversary.
Congratulations
Oh,
to you
thank
and Mr. Brooks.
That's exactly
the
right.
handsome Mr. Brooks. That should be the name of the book you
The
wrote.
handsomest of all Brooks. I'm Tori here with Erica and Al. We do have an update. One of the actors cast in the Alec Baldwin movie Rust is speaking out about some of his safety concerns on set. So this is Ian Hudson. He played an outlaw in the film who gets killed in a shootout. He said filming this scene was extremely unsettling. So here's what he told TMZ. Take a listen.
Everyone.
So, I mean, you could tell that man is somewhat traumatized just by listening to him. So my question to you guys is, would you feel comfortable if you were Ian Hudson or someone who's coming up, right, in the world on an album? Would you say something?
No. And this is what we talk about with hierarchies. And usually, Erica, we talk about it in terms of kind of the Me Too and people not wanting, but it's really kind of the same thing. We're just replacing a different unfortunate adjective. And at this point, the way that we have things set up, there's one person at the top that makes the call on not only just like your job now, but how about, Erica, you'll never work in this business again? What if I say that to you? What if I'm right?
Harvey Weinstein did say that.
Yes, and so when we see these stories, I refuse to let ourselves or our audience go, I cannot believe that, because we all can, because this is the power structure we've set up. And that's why we have the Harvey Weinsteins and all the people that can lock their door from the inside of their office and things like that. There's too much power given to one person, and this is the result, Erica.
Well, and then there's this cloak of silence. You know, it's not just one person given too much power. It's also how the hierarchy is set up. Then they have protections from within that bubble, and then those people are protected. And by the time it gets down to someone who is very new to the industry, this might be their first time shooting a film or first time walking into a corporate office.
Right.
And of course you're not going to say anything that's going to go against what the culture is set up to be. You know how, taking this completely outside of this, because most people aren't going to be able to relate to being on a film set, but is it any question as to why 4.2 million Americans quit their jobs
in the
month of August alone? People are really sending some very powerful statements about the way they would like to be treated as human beings in corporate settings, in the job force in general, and they're not showing up.
Yeah.
So until we start treating human beings like they should be protected and advocated for on all realms, then we're just not going to have anybody working.
Erica,
I don't know what everybody doing.
You just unlocked the memory, and I know we got to move on, but this is so important. This weekend I was in LA, and you know, my son is up. He's like a rooster. He's up at 5:15 on a Saturday. I'm like, what are you doing? And so of course we're up, and so I'm like, all right, well, let's go get some coffee, and we go to CVS. And we go to CVS, it's probably 6 a.m. Saturday morning. It's me and my son, and I'm talking to this young Hispanic gentleman. He's 24, you know, probably a manager, and just this older white dude just comes in and goes, LA Times, got it or not? Like, that's 6:02 a.m. energy. And like, he's like unmasked, of course. And just, you know, you got it? And he was like, sir, if we do, it's over there. So he walks over there. He didn't see it, comes back. He goes, well, you know, either you have it or you don't, but don't make me waste my, and he's like yelling at this guy at 6:05 on a Saturday morning. I don't even think the sun was up.
Yeah.
And I had to go back to that same CVS at 5 o'clock that day. Same place, different employee, different guy yelling, an older white guy yelling at a young employee. Now, either I just have weird timing
Or that happens all the
time. And I went home and I told my ex-wife, I was like, this is why people are not going to work anymore.
Because they're getting harassed.
Because they're not being treated as human beings.
Absolutely.
You have people screaming in their face, moving their masks, calling you everything but a child of God. And we go, oh, I guess people are lazy. People just don't want this anymore.
Absolutely.
And this is on so we just won't have it. But what do they say to society? This is why you can't have nice things. This is why we can't have employees. So enjoy it, Karens, male and female.
Interesting. Good.
Sorry.
No, that's good. I get it off your chest. I appreciate that.
I had those jobs. I take it very personally.
We all do. That's why we all work well. We don't have egos. Speaking of the production for Rust, the film is on indefinite pause, obviously, as investigators try to piece together sort of what happened. Detectives reportedly recovered loose and boxed ammo and a fanny pack with ammo from the set. Meantime, the Wrap reports that crew members on the set used the prop guns with live ammunition to go plinking earlier in the day. If you don't know what plinking is, it's informal target shooting, like shooting at beer cans in the woods. One more to let you know, the assistant director who already had a complaint about him on a Hulu series was fired from the project before for discharging a firearm improperly. And I go legal. That's where my brain goes. And I talk to my dad. And when you have all of these things in a pie, and you mix them in, and you mix them in, and you mix them in the law, all those negligent pieces build up until you get to a stronger charge. So instead of it being a mistake, a civil issue, this could become involuntary manslaughter simply because of all the holes that they kept doing and the negligence that they kept doing. And may I say, in my opinion, it looks like they cheaped out. You didn't get union people to work on your show. We know several people were non-union. Those people know what they're doing. They're in union for a reason. And when you're handling guns and you're treating it as a cheap set, danger happens. So I just really think, look to the criminal prosecution to this. The negligence is almost out of control, really, in my mind.
So they used a gun that was meant to be on set to go out for sport and shoot at cans.
Correct. Live ammunition. Live. There should never be live ammunition even on a set in a union show or any show, really, to protect that. So we want you all to write us in what you're thinking. It's just, every day it gets a little bit worse for this production. All right. Have you ever thought about what you do if you got lost while hiking? I do.
I don't.
I don't even go hiking. Well, a hiker who failed to check in at the end of the day while hiking Mount Elbert here in Colorado was reported missing to authorities. So emergency responders, what they do? They tried to get in touch with the hiker. But get this, the hiker declined their repeated phone calls and didn't answer their texts, all because the calls came from an unknown number. So experts are saying, don't do this.
Do you need an expert for that?
I know. If you're not back at the time you're scheduled, chances are any calls you might be getting from folks are trying to check in with you to make sure you're safe. I get the phone anxiety. I don't like to pick up the phone, and I'm working on that to my bosses. But this is a little bit.
No, okay,
there was another point to this that people were suggesting that if you're in a situation where you might be off the radar, to change your voicemail, to say where you are, that you're in distress, you know, that you might need help in case your phone dies. And I was like, nobody's doing this. And then I opened up my social media and I saw 10 posts about this, but experts are saying this isn't the way to go either if your phone is about to die, because now you're draining your battery. Not to mention, y'all don't change your voicemail greetings all that much, so you could be chilling at the house and have that voicemail. So I don't know what the appropriate answer is, but just know that it's not 100, or call 911 immediately. Let them know that you're in distress. Try to give your location, and then maybe if you have time, change your voicemail, but make sure you change that back. So I don't know. I don't go off the grid too often. So
we are 3 indoor cats.
We're indoor cats.
Yes, we do not.
Meow. Coming up on DBL, from meeting at a bar to touring the country together. Meet these two moms. We had a great time. They're going viral for bringing comedy to marriage and motherhood. But first, Dr. Coley joins us live to discuss a new vaccine for breast cancer.
Oh my goodness.
Stay with us. This is vital info, guys.
Closed captioning provided by
Okay, so just a shout out. I said Karen's on a show once too. Also, that's a Karen. Karen, wave hello. And I got a lot of feedback from Karens. And I just want to say, I get it. That doesn't feel good. We are using it as a word to describe a lot of people, but I wouldn't want Tories to be. Sierra wouldn't want Sierras. Ira wouldn't want Iras.
You know?
I don't want that.
I'll tell you something.
Just took him out to go.
Al's not interested in talking to me, so I'm just okay. I used Karen's the other day too on the show, and I got like 10 emails from Karens saying they didn't care for my shaming.
The name
The
Karen?
name, and I realized I wouldn't like it if Tories were used. So I just wanted to say I am aware of that. We're using it as a name to describe a certain type of person you all know. It's a shorthand, if you will. Not a nice one.
What about...
Not a nice one.
Okay, so
I apologize.
What about somebody named Thomas, Peeping Tom?
Or doubting. He's doubting and peeping.
But no one says that. The second one you said.
Well, peeping...
Well, doubting Thomas is like a biblical reference.
Well, peeping Tom, I don't think Toms are being
It's not a good
marginalized
thing.
about the peeping.
I don't think Karens are being marginalized.
Oh, I do.
There's a lovely Karen right there.
I already showed Karen, don't worry, I did that.
She doesn't like it.
She doesn't like it either. And you know what else people don't like? Alexas. They don't like the joke, hey Alexa, turn on the phone, like radio. And I get that. If your name is Siri, you're not totally happy with what happened in technology. My friend was named Katrina. Things weren't great for her in 2005. I once dressed a bride named Isis. It's a beautiful Egyptian goddess. Not a great name. So I got you. Welcome back to DBL. Any news about breast cancer that's good news, I want to share immediately. There is news of a breast cancer vaccine. It's a trial, and it's giving hope to many. Some preschoolers will soon be eligible for the COVID vaccine as well. And to talk about all of this, we have Dr. Coley here. So thank you for joining us, Doc. All right, so a clinical trial for breast cancer vaccine has started. Does this mean we are closer to a cure? We're still in Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We have people on this panel with loved ones dealing with breast cancer. Now, talk to us.
Yes, one step closer, guys.
Wow.
So exciting. So, if you think about cancer, one of the hardest things we have in terms of dealing with it is diagnosing it early. So if our immune system, which is our soldiers, start to recognize the cancer early and start to attack it when it's microscopic, that's called cancer immunology, where you take your immune system, activate it against the cancer. So that's the concept here. Why do we only use our immune system to fight infections? Why not use it to fight the cancer? So you give this vaccine to women that have recovered from this, what's called triple negative breast cancer, teach their immune system how to recognize this cancer so that if it comes back, the immune system attacks
So
it.
it's like they're turned into the Avengers or X-Men, like you're X-Menning your immunity against cancer.
Oh, I like it. Which one
No,
can
you
I be?
don't. No one liked
Which
that.
one was the one with the white stripe?
Yep.
Storm?
Storm.
That's who I want to be.
That's the one. Al, don't. Just read your thing.
All right, we're going to talk about COVID after that. You clearly don't watch the X-Men or the
I do.
Avengers.
I'm just saying what she's saying is they're arming themselves against it. That's smart thinking. That's preventative. That's good technology. That's X-Men.
No, it's not. You can't just throw it. Okay. Okay. I love her. Okay, let's talk about COVID. Currently, the CDC is recommending that everybody 12 and older should be vaccinated. As a parent of a 7-year-old, this hits near and dear to me. This Tuesday, the FDA is reviewing a vaccine for approval in children as young as 5. What should parents like myself be concerned about? What should we know?
So let me lay out the data for you, Al. Then I want to hear what your take is as a parent. We have really good data that kids 5 through 11 who get this mount an immune response similar to adults, have side effects less severe than adults. And then when you look clinically, they have greater than 90% protection against symptomatic infection. All very good news.
That's great.
But the sample size, the number of kids we've studied is 4,500. So the tiny, 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 tiny signals that come up when you start giving it to millions of kids, we don't know about yet. And the specific ones I'm thinking about are myocarditis and pericarditis, inflammation of the heart that we saw in some adolescents. Now, we think based on Israel, it'll probably be okay, but I really hope that this gets approved today. What would your take be as a parent?
I would, even if it was considered experimental, I would vaccinate my youngest. I mean, you can't keep sending them to school and putting them on planes and not expect something bad to happen. And I just look at kids almost the way I look at cars. Like, they have a new model just rolled off the assembly line. My kid is healthy. His body's going to respond vigorously to things as opposed to my 44-year-old body. So God forbid anything does happen, I'd like his chances to make it through better than mine, actually.
You're stacking the deck for him. That is exactly what I think. The risk of something bad is extremely low, whereas the benefit of protecting him against COVID, I mean, he can go see Santa Claus this Christmas.
Yeah, he can get on a plane. It's a big deal. And, we have older relatives, and you want people to see people.
Right. Very, very true. Well, good information. Thank you very much, Doctor. DBL Nation, of course, if you have a question you want answered by Dr. Coley, write us on social media.
Or a question about the X-Men.
I think I know. You can also email info@dailyblastlive.com. Go Storm. Thanks again, Doc. We'll be right back. It works, that metaphor.
It didn't.
It did. It armed themselves.
Looking for that last-minute Halloween costume? You may need to get creative. Let's connect the dots. Just like grocery stores, Halloween shops are experiencing major shipping delays. There simply aren't enough truck drivers to move their merchandise across the country. On top of that, excitement for Halloween this year is through the roof. The Halloween and Costume Association says 80% of parents plan to take their kids trick-or-treating this year after many missed out in 2020. That means everybody from tiny mom and pop stores to massive retailers like Amazon are selling out of costumes earlier. And your costume may be harder to find depending on who you're dressing up as. Experts say anything pop culture related is going to be hard to track down. Companies had less time to manufacture costumes for movies and shows that just came out, meaning those Squid Game tracksuits are probably still stuck in transit. So instead of making a mad dash to multiple stores, experts say DIY is the way to go. Goodwill says people are already scouring the racks for costumes, and more families are taking it old school this year, making their costumes from scratch with whatever's at home. And that is Connecting the Dots.
The truth about swimsuits is I don't care until 10 minutes before I have to put it on. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh man, should have done crunches or something. I hate everything about this.
Hey everybody, what's up? I'm just here for a teacher's conference.
Hey, nice.
How's things going? My kid's acting out. I can't imagine why.
I love these people. Welcome back to DBL. If you are not one of the millions of people following I Mom so hard, you're missing out. Kristen Hensley and Jen Smedley hilariously deliver their perspective on the ups and downs of modern momming, and it is just so relatable. Earlier, we caught up with these lovely ladies for today's DBL Spotlight.
No, guys, we'll handle the slow motion, after. In post. You can walk at a regular.
Just walk normal?
Right.
Okay. Kristen and Jen, welcome to DBL. Now, you have a ridiculously cute story about how you met. Can you tell us how it all came down to a leather jacket? I want to know.
Jen and I had just met at a comedy show, and we found out at that comedy show that we were both from Nebraska but did not know each other in Nebraska, and we had lived in the same town. We knew all the same people. Then we end up moving to LA at different times, and we lived a block apart, and we drove matching cars. Whoa. We drove it was like a fairy tale meant to happen, right? We were having a great time, and then we were like, well, now we're best friends. So the next day we hung out, and we both were wearing leather jackets. And as women, you will get this. We traded leather jackets.
Oh,
and
wow.
when you trade a leather jacket, the commitment is deep and great, and we still have them, and it was like our love language to each other.
There had to be like a moment where you knew that you were gonna share every single like mom moment. Like, when was that aha moment for you?
Kristen had her son first, so she was the first one of us to have babies. And I just thought, well, that's it. You know, my friends had kids. I am out of the picture. I'm not important anymore. She doesn't need me. She's got this really important thing she has to focus on. I called her like 5 or 6 weeks after her son was born. I was like, I just miss you, and I want you to come over and see me. And if you can't, it's fine. And I heard these like tires screech outside my front door, and it was her and her husband, and they had the baby asleep in a car seat and a 6-pack of beers, and was like, yes, please, let's be normal. And like, so I knew she needed me.
Your swimsuit video went viral in just a few hours. So exactly how much wine was involved in the making of that moment?
It looks like somebody's frowning.
This gives me 4 complete butt cheeks.
I will tell you, we were stone cold sober because I, not only sober, terrified, I just kept telling myself, just don't look down. Just don't look down. And then, and my other thing I said to Jen was like, I don't think a lot of people are going to see this, right? Like, this is probably like one of those that not a lot of people are going to see. And then like every literal person on planet Earth saw it. And I'm sure every guy I ever dated saw it. And they were like, well, that didn't get any better.
No! My favorite line is don't look down, don't look down. I practice that as well. Last time you were on the road, your entire family's jumped on a tour bus, but this time it's just the two of you. How is it going, and what can we expect between you two this time?
Well, this is called the Getaway Tour, and this is our getting away from our families and giving other moms and our fans the opportunity to get away for just a night from their families.
Well, lastly, as if you aren't juggling enough, you are adding winemakers to your resume. So tell us about Accomplice Wine.
Well, this has been one of our most difficult endeavors because it requires, you know, wine tasting and digging into different varietals and, you know, going to a vineyard that looks like heaven. And you're like, oh, fine, I'll do that. And so we are working with this really wonderful vintner out of Paso Robles, which is called the O'Neill Company, and they're wonderful, and they've been around forever.
To our viewers, if you want to join the ladies on the road, please check out imomsohard.com for dates and check out their wine at accomplicewine.com. Kristen and Jen, you are absolutely delightful. I hope I can be your friends. Thanks for joining DBL. We'll be right back.
Thanks for having us.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
of the pandemic, face masks have become part of everyone's daily lives, and now you see them just about everywhere. The nonprofit marine conservation group Oceans Asia estimated that approximately 52 billion disposable face masks were made in 2020. The group predicts that nearly 2 billion of those masks will end up in oceans around the world. This led some people to ask if disposable masks can be recycled. So let's verify. Can disposable face masks be placed in everyday recycling bins? Our sources are the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the United States Environmental Protection Agency, the Marine Conservation Group Oceans Asia, Tom Zaki, the Chief Executive Officer of the global recycling company TerraCycle, and David Biederman, CEO of Solid Waste Association of North America. According to the Oceans Asia report, disposable masks can take close to 450 years to fully break down. Since there are several types of disposable face masks on the market, we're going to focus on the disposable medical face masks. In a press release from March 2020, the EPA said masks should not be tossed into recycling bins, and NOAA agrees.
Like any other type of trash, they need to be put in a secure trash can so they can be disposed of properly.
However, these masks can actually be recycled. In the US, there are several recycling companies that, for a fee, will drop off a box and will pick it up once the box is full of disposable face masks. CEO of TerraCycle, a company that turns hard recycled items into raw materials, explains.
We first shred them so we can separate them into the 3 basic material types that they're made from. You have non-woven plastics, you have metals, which is again usually the nose thing, and then elastomers, which is the band and the stretchy part that goes around the face.
Zaki explained the raw materials are not used to make new face masks. For example, the rubber strings that go around your ears.
Those are ground and then can be used in flooring applications or different, typically surface applications.
But David Biederman of Solid Waste Association of North America says these masks should stay out of traditional recycling bins.
They're not recyclable in curbside unless the local government has set up the special system that you need to recycle that material.
So we can verify, no. Disposable face masks cannot be placed in everyday recycling bins. There are some companies that do repurpose disposable masks. The process is complex, costly, and non-existent in most communities. With your Verify, I'm Ariane Till.
Don't miss a day of DBL. I am here to receive that gift. Bold debates. Come on now. Enough.
Get real. It blows my mind.
Hot celebs.
Happy 5th anniversary.
Love a suit, by the way.
Thank you.
Seriously, Al, give her a break. That just sounded weird, actually.
And all the laughs.
Yes, Erica feeling it.
Okay, I'm done with you. I'm done. DBL is always all new every day.
Welcome back to DBL. So avoiding certain foods can keep your heart healthy. We're chatting about it on DBL's Focus on Fitness presented by QB. According to cardiologists, there are foods you should try to avoid or limit completely for a healthy heart. First up, bacon. Sorry, sausage.
Man.
I know, Erica. I
know.
I didn't come up with this.
Bacon is life.
I didn't do this list. And other processed meats, really, they are filled with saturated fat, salt, and nitrates. Next up, potato chips. Sorry, guys, they have too much salt and empty carbs. Also, dessert, you should enjoy added sugars in very limited quantities, if at all. And lastly, try and stay away from energy drinks. The added sugar in these drinks is just a bad mix. Staying active is so important, and QB has made it easy regardless of physical ability or age. Try their under-desk elliptical at home. Call 1-800-556-2089 or visit QB.com to learn more.
You know, the bacon thing, first of all, I love bacon. It is life. But last weekend, my girlfriend threw like a little get together for my husband and I, and she and her husband, and she had the biggest charcuterie board I have ever seen in my life.
Take a picture of it?
Of course.
You have, okay. I need to see this.
And it was amazing. But we got so into this charcuterie board, and I was like, I think my ability to withstand cured meats has gone down in my older age.
The tolerance has gone down.
You gotta take a second.
I wanted to eat more, I just couldn't.
Always. Before we go, we want to give a quick DBL shout out to Griffin Clark, who turns 12 today.
Yeah.
He's a fantastic kid and son of our executive producer, Chris. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Yay!
Yeah,
Happy
Griffin!
birthday!